When it comes to how you manage your gameplay, a lot depends on how often you check in. Are you someone who plays multiple times a day? Or do you only pop in once or twice, or maybe less? If you're the type of player who's checking in frequently, you're probably better off sticking with lures for now. Lures are easy, effective, and don't require too much effort. You can keep fishing without needing to worry about anything extra. In this case, repairing the net maker, not exactly a top priority. You can put that off for a while and focus on other aspects of the game that gives you more immediate benefits. But if you're the kind of player who only checks in once or twice a day, or even less, then things change. In that case, having the netmaker up and running could actually be a really useful thing. Why? Because it allows you to generate a steady supply of resources without having to constantly micromanage. If you're not around to keep using lures throughout the day, net can be a great way to keep things moving in your absence. Now, there's another factor to consider: unlocking and making nets continuously. If you have um, if you have money to unlock it, it's actually a smart move to keep those nets going nonstop. The reason? The stars. The more stars you earn, the better position you will be in the long run. Star helps you progress. That means when you do unlock lobsters and duck traps, you'll be able to produce them faster. Then it's a big advantage, especially if you are thinking long term. That being said, let's be honest, it's not going to be super useful until you unlock the lobster. If you're someone who plays frequently, you might not see the immediate benefits of having the netmaker running. The reason is simple: fish nets takes a while to make and use. If you're logging in often enough, you might find yourself relying on normal lures instead. They are faster, easier to use, and keep things moving at a steady pace. But if you have the money to unlock the net maker now, then why not? It's one of those upgrades that may not seem essential at first, but can prove valuable over time. If you're looking for something to invest in, it's not a bad choice. Now let's look about the priorities. Should you rush to repair the net maker? Probably not. While it's a good idea to have, there are other things that should take precedence. Your farm production, buildings, and other key gameplay elements should come first. That's where your main focus should be. That said, as another player pointed out, if you can repair it, you probably should eventually. It's not something that you need to do immediately, but it is something that you'll definitely need at some point in the future. The netmaker is one of the things that starts off feeling optional, but gradually becomes more important as you progress. So, what's the bottom line? If you're an active player who checks in multiple times a day, stick with the lure from now, or with you from now. They're efficient, they keep your progress moving, and you won't have to wait for nets to finish making. You can hold off on the net maker until later when you really need it. If you're a more casual player who only check in once or twice a day, getting a net maker up and running can be a smart move. It keeps your fishing effort going even when you're not actively playing, making it a good thing in a long-term investment. If you got the money to unlock it now, go for it. Even if you don't see the full benefits right now, if you don't even if you don't see the benefits right now or right away, earning stars and being prepared for lobsters and duck traps later on is definitely worth it. Just don't stress about making it a top priority. There are plenty of things that should come first. At the end of the day, the way you approach this depends entirely on how you play. Play often, stick with the lures. Play less frequently, get the netmaker running. But if you can afford it, then unlocking it is a solid choice. I think that's it for today. Happy farming.